I'm back, guys. I don't know what happened. I lost for some reason. I wasn't getting a good connection, so I decided to kill the first part of the game and continue here at the top of the fourth inning. So this is part two of this game between the Giants and the Cardinals. I don't know what happened. Um, I don't have any rain going on out here, so I'm not. Well, actually, there is raining a little bit, but I'm not getting any thunder or anything like that. But sorry about that, guys. But I'm back. We're at the top of the fourth inning in this game between the Giants and the Cardinals, and the Cardinals have a 2-0 lead. I haven't rolled yet, so let's get right to it as we go to the top of the fourth. Leading off for the Giants is going to be Darrell Evans. He is 1-for-1. Andujar will continue to pitch. 31, and that is a possible range play. And that's a 17. So that range play is going to go to left field. Left field for the Cardinals is Lonnie Smith. His range is a 10. He's going to make the play. That'll be a catch. 1 out. He'll turn that single into an out. That's going to be a fly out to left. 1 down. A rule that Tony Porter uses. Any 31s is a range play instead of an automatic single. So 1 down, and here's Leonard. Leonard is 0-for-1. Andujar will pitch. 56, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the 5th K for Andujar, 2 away. And now the batter is Bergman. Bergman is 0-for-1. Andujar, he'll go ahead and pitch to Bergman. 11, and that's a walk. So ball 4 to Bergman as he will get the first for the G-men. So a 2-out walk. Third walk given up by Andujar, and it will give Youngblood a chance. Youngblood is 0-for-1. 2 outs here, top of the fourth, 2-0 Cardinals. Do apologize. Something went wrong with my internet. So Bergman on it first. Andujar will pitch. 15, and that is going to be an out, and it's going to be a fly ball to right field. And Van Slyke is going to get to that. He'll make the catch and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. Will go to the bottom of the fourth. Breening back on the mound. And Tommy Herr leads off for the Redbirds, and he's 0-for-1. Breening, he'll go ahead and pitch. 14, and that is going to be an out, and it will be a line drive hit hard to second, and that's a line out to center field, my bad, and that's out number 1. Fly ball to center, but Chili Davis has got it, 1 away. Next up is Oberkfell. Oberkfell got a base hit his first time up. I do apologize, guys. Something went wrong with the internet. I don't know what. It is slightly raining down here, but no thunder or anything like that. Breening. 53, possible strikeout. The 10 says no, so it's going to be a range play, and it's going to be a possible range play to center field, and going after that is Chili Davis. He was pretty good. His range is a 13, and he's got it, and that is out number 2. Nice play by Chili Davis. He gets Oberkfell, and that'll be a fly out to center. And now here's Smith. Smith got a single his first time up, the Wizard of Oz. Breening. He pitches 11, and that's going to be an out, and it's going to be a grounder to short. Handled easily there by LeMaster. The throw goes to first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Redbirds. 2-0 after 4. Yeah, having problems with the feed. That does happen occasionally. It does rain down here in SoFla. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off for the G-men is the pitcher, Fred Breening. And he is, no, I'm sorry, not Breening. Milt May, the catcher, leads off, actually. May is 0-for-1. Davonine GLA joins us here at Busch Stadium. Yeah, he had some problems last night, too. Pitch from Andujar. 11, that's an out, and it's going to be a fly out to right. Handled there easily by Van Slyke, and that is out number 1. Now Breening will bat. Breening walked his first time up, believe it or not. Andujar, 15. That's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. 6K for Andujar. He's getting strikeouts tonight. Both pitchers are B pitchers tonight. And now LeMaster. LeMaster is 0 for 2. You can have some of the fluffy white stuff we're supposed to get. Fluffy white stuff? You mean that white stuff that falls from the sky called snow? Never heard of it. Andujar, 44 base hit for LeMaster. He gets a single and he's got a chance to steal. Question is, will he? His stolen base rating is a 13. I am not going to send him with 2 outs. He will stay put. And now give Venable a chance. Venable is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Disaster LeMaster. LeMaster on it first. 2 outs here, top of the 5th. Andujar looking LeMaster back. And Andujar will pitch 45. And that will be an out. And it's a ground ball to short. Handled by the Wizard of Oz. He's going to throw to first to get Venable. And that will do it. No runs and a hit for the G-Men. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. I do like the range idea from Tony Porter. It's not an automatic single at the 31 level, which I do like. Bottom of the 5th, and Joaquin Andujar leads off for the Cardinals, and he's 0 for 1. Breening, he'll go ahead and deal. 61, that's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. He'll get Andujar, and that is strikeout number 5. For Breening. He's doing pretty good himself, too, with the heat. And now Smith. Smith is 1 for 2, doubled and reached on an error. Cardinals, they're under 500. They got to try to get closer. The Giants are at 500. They are in 3rd. Breening will go ahead and deal. And 26, and against the lefty, it would be a base hit. But Breening is a righty. Instead, that's going to be a ground out. And he is a righty, so it's going to be a ground ball to 3rd. Easily picked up there by Evans. And he will throw to first for the out. 2 down. And now me and Bobby McGee. And he's 0 for 2. Pitch from Breening. 16, and that is an out. It's a fly ball to right. And Venable will get to that. And he'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Cardinals. 2-0 after 5. Fall Classic does flow very well once you get the hang of it. Top of the 6th. And Deluxe Chili Dog Davis leads off for the Giants. I love Deluxe Chili Dogs from Checkers. They're delicious. Davis is 0 for 2. Pitch from Andujar. You guys might have it known as rallies. 65, and against a B pitcher, it's a 1 to 14 would be a home run. That's a 16. That's a fly ball straight away center field. Going back for that is Willie McGee. He is at the track. He is near the wall. He'll make the catch. Out number 1. Wow, Andujar just almost gives up a big-time bomb, but it doesn't leave the park. Here's Evans. Evans is 1 for 2. Pitch from Andujar. 54. That's off the 54 chart. Bases empty, Wild. Ground ball to pitcher who knocks it down, picks up, fires to first for the out, unless roll versus error rating for Wild throw, batter to second. Well, Andujar's error rating is a 20. I don't have to roll for that. That's going to be an automatic error. So Evans is going to wind up at second base. Andujar is an error rating of 20. That is an automatic error, and he's going to throw one wild, and Evans goes to second. That's going to be an E1. First error on the Cardinals. They did not have any errors in the game historically. So Evans now on at second, a big run there. And here's Leonard. You try to avoid fast food. I love fast food. That's all I eat pretty much. I know, I'm fat, but you only live once. Leonard at the plate. He is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Evans on at second. Andujar makes a big error. He'll pitch. 31 possible range. That's a range play, and that's 19. I'm going to send that to right field. And going after that is Van Slyke. His range is a 7. Nope, that's going to be a base hit. That's going to be a base hit instead, and it's going to be a one-base single, and it's only a one-base single, so Evans will hold at third base, and Leonard goes to first. It's a Texas leaguer. That's a rule. He says it's only a one-base single, and that is a base hit. So runners only move one. Single for Leonard, and now a chance for Bergman. Bergman is 0 for 1 with a walk. This is where there are goalies in baseball. I don't know. One out here. Bergman, the batter. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. And they are going to go. The Cardinals are going to stay in double play depth. Bergman does hit into a number of DPs. So Evans on at third. Leonard on at first. One out here. Top of the sixth. 2-0 Cardinals. Andujar. 26 against the righty. It's a base hit, and that's what that's going to be. Evans will score. And that is going to be a base hit to left field. Leonard will hold at second base. It's 2-1. So the Giants do go ahead and get a run and are now on the board with an RBI single by Bergman. So he gets the single. And now the batter is Youngblood. Youngblood is 0 for 2. Frank S. joins us here at Busch Stadium. Runners at first and second, 2-1 Cardinals, bottom of the sixth inning. Andujar will pitch. 36, and that is going to be an out. And it's a ground out to short. Runners at first and second, defense option. Defense can risk trying to get the runner at second base or take sure out at first. Roll a D6. 1-4 out at second, 5-6 safe at second. So it says the defense has the option here with runners at first and second. Defense can risk trying to get the runner at second base or take the sure out at first. They're going to take the sure out at first. That's out number 2. I do like that decision. So Leonard will go to third, and Bergman goes to second. There are 2 down. Get the out. So 2 outs now, and the batter is May. The ground out to short. May is 0 for 2. Preview is a hockey clip, not baseball. I don't know. Leonard on at third, Bergman on at second. 2 down now, but the Giants have a run in. Andujar trying to get out of this little jam. Andujar, 62, and he will get out of the jam, and that is a ground ball right back to Andujar. He's got it. He'll underhand it to first and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error. The Giants are on the board, though. It's 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Fred Braining, both pitchers. Fred Braining can pitch to 30 before he tires, and Andujar can pitch to 27. He only has 1 batter left. Andujar can pitch before he gets fatigued. Leading off for the Redbirds will be Andy Van Slyke, and he is 1 for 2 with a single. 2-1 Redbirds here. Important game for both teams. Braining will pitch. 41, and that's a walk. Ball 4, and Van Slyke will draw the base on balls. And that is only the first walk given up by Braining. And now here's Hendrick. Hendrick is 0 for 2. Van Slyke on it first. Braining will pitch. 41, and that's another walk. Base on balls, 2 straight walks in a row. And now runners at first and second for the Cardinals with no one out. And here's Porter. Porter is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. They go talk to Braining a little bit here as he walks both batters. And now Porter a chance to give the Cardinals some extra runs. Braining sets up, he'll pitch. 54, that's off the 54 chart. Men on base, pickoff. Roll a D6. Braining is a strong arm. A 1-5, he gets Van Slyke. He does. 1 out. Men on base, a pickoff with a 54 chart. And roll a strong. He has a strong arm. He turns around, fires to second, and he gets Van Slyke. So Van Slyke is picked off at second base. 1 down. Somebody wasn't paying attention. And now Breening will do it to Porter again. 1 out here, 2-1 Redbirds. Breening, 33, that's going to be a walk. That's ball 4. So Breening walks another batter. Third walk in a row. They're going to go talk to him, see what's up. And I don't know, but maybe he has some issues right there. But that's a walk, though, by Darryl Porter. It was actually Porter that drew it. And now here's Her. Her is 0 for 2. Still 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Breening looking in on Her. Fans here at Busch Stadium would like to see a hit. That's a 46. That's off the ballpark, and that is going to go to the 54 chart. Use the wildest section. So let's see what happens here. So wildest chart off the ballpark, and we have runners at first and second. So this is what we're going to use here. Let's see what happens. That's an 11. Hard one, hopper to third. Steps on bag for 1. Strong arm starts around the horn, triple play. So it's third baseman for the Giants, and that is Evans. He has an average arm. Average or weak arm goes to first. Average or weak arm goes to first for the double play. So that is actually that's a double play. That would have been a possible triple play if it was 3, but he only has an average arm. So instead, that is what you call a first to third, a third to first double play, and the inning is over. A G5-3 double play. Wow, what a time for that to happen for the Cardinals. No runs, no hits, 3 walks, and they get nothing. And after 6, it's 2-1 in favor of the Redbirds. One out, yep, so no triple play, but he had to have a strong arm anyway. He had an average arm, so the only play he had was the first. So it's a 5-3 double play. We'll go to the top of the 7. And leading off is Fred Breening, but that's going to be it for him, I think. Breening does have a little bit left in the tank, but they're going to take him out. The Giants are going to go to the bullpen, go to the bench and bullpen now. So Fred Breening coming out of the game, and we'll see a new pitcher for the new batter for the Giants. And it is going to be Tom O'Malley, 259 average, 5 homers, 45 RBIs. So Breening actually leaves with the L. And it's a 2-1 game here. So Joaquin Andujar pitching pretty well. He's only giving up 2 runs. Andujar with the pitch. 11 and a 1-15 is a walk. That's a 3, and that's exactly what it is. He walks O'Malley. Once again, he always gives up. I give up a walk somehow. That's a walk by him. That is the 4th walk given up by Andujar. And O'Malley's got stolen base chance. However, he only has a 7 here. He's not going to go anywhere. But now a chance for LeMaster. LeMaster 1 for 3 with a single. Nobody out here. Top of the 7, 2-1 Redbirds. Andujar, he will pitch. 63. And actually, Andujar is tired right now, believe it or not, which I did not put the body. He is actually tired. So we'll see. He's a B pitcher until he gives up another hit. 63, though, and that is going to be an out. And that is going to be a grounder to second base. Fielder's choice at second. Strong shortstop turns double play. Second baseman, strong arm shortstop double play, which Ozzie Smith is a strong arm. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. 2 away. 4-6-3 double play. 2 down. Strong arm shortstop turns it, and he does, because Ozzie Smith does have a strong arm. And now here's Venable. And Venable is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Andujar trying to go ahead and get it done. Andujar will pitch. 36, and that's going to be an out, and it's going to be a fly ball to left field. Lonnie Smith will get to it, makes the catch, and retires aside. Nothing across except a walk. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next game will be tomorrow night. It will be July 29th. This will be the final game in the month of July, and we're going to be staying in the National League. We're going to the vet for inside pitch as the Chicago Cubs take on the Philadelphia Phillies. Dickie Knowles will be going for the Cubs, and Kevin Gross will be going for the Phillies. The Phillies have now taken over first place in the National League East. The Cubs, however, they are only 4 wins behind them, so still a lot can happen there. A very important game at the vet. The Cubs and the Phillies. That will be tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. We go to the bottom of the 7th here. Leading off for the Cardinals is Ken Oberkfell. He is 1 for 2 with a single. Giants need a pitcher. They got a lefty and 2 switches coming up. So it really doesn't matter who they're going to bring on to pitch. So they're going to go ahead with Jim Barr. 5 wins, 3 losses, 2 saves. Jim with a 137 whip. Jim Barr will come on to pitch, and he will be a pitcher, which does help a little bit for them. So Jim Barr will be an A pitcher for this game. And he can pitch to 10. David Vega joins us here at Busch Stadium. So Jim Barr will pitch to Oberkfell here. Cardinals have a 2-1 lead. That's a 54. That's off the 54 chart. Bases empty, Wild, single to center field. Now roll for error rating for an extra base. Center fielder for the Giants is Davis. His error rating is a 9, and he will not make an error. Oberkfell will hold at first. So a single for Oberkfell. He's now 2 for 3. And the batter now is Smith. Smith is 1 for 2 with a single. Oberkfell at first. Barr will pitch. Again a 54. This time it's meant on a possible Wild pitcher pass ball. Pass ball rating is an 18. Barr has a 1-7. Not a pass ball. And that's going to be ball or Wild pitch. It's ball 1. They will do it again. 34, and that's going to be a base hit off of Jim Barr. It's a single, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. Oberkfell goes to second. Fast runner advances. Others can risk. Oberkfell will stay there. And now runners at first and second for the Cardinals here. Andujar coming out of the game. He'll leave with the W as the Cardinals will go to the bench. So new batter for the Cardinals. And coming on to bat is going to be Mike Ramsey. 263 average, a homer and 16 RBIs in 83. So runners at first and second, no one out. A chance here for the Cardinals to maybe get some runs. Barr, he'll go ahead and set it up and pitch. 63, and that's going to be an out. And that's going to be a ground out to short. Ground ball to the shortstop. First and second, fielder's choice at second. Strong arm, slow batter, ground ball double play. Ramsey is a fast runner. That's just going to be a fielder's choice. So Oberkfell goes to third. Smith is out. Ramsey gets to first, 1 out. they do get one on a fielder's choice. And now the batter is Smith. Smith is 1 for 3, a double, and reached on an error. The Giants are going to play the infield in here. So Oberkfell is an average runner, though. But they're going to play the infield in 2-1. They don't want the Cardinals to get any more runs. Jim Barr looking in on Smith. The fans here at Busch hoping for a big-time hit. Pitch from Barr. 34, it's going to be a base hit. It's a single. Oberkfell will come in to score. That's going to be a base hit to right field. Ramsey advances to third. Smith goes to first. It's 3-1 Cardinals. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI single by Lonnie Smith. And now the Cardinals have a 3-1 lead. And now here's me and Bobby McGee. And he's 0 for 3. Giants going to keep the infield in. So now runners at the corners. Now a 3-1 lead for the Redbirds. Barr trying to set in here, try to get out of this jam. And Ramsey's a fast runner. Barr will go ahead and pitch. 41, and that's going to be an out. He is an A pitcher. That's going to be an out. And let's see. If playing in infield hold rule, so that means that I hold at third, the runner can run with risk. And Mike Ramsey, I think they'll hold him at third. So that's going to be an infield hold rule. So they're going to hold him, which means Smith will go to second and McGee is out, 2 down. The runner moves up there on the ground out to second base. But now 2 outs, and here is Van Slyke. Slyke is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Runners at second and third, now 2 outs. But the Cardinals now have a 3-1 lead. Barr sets in on Van Slyke. Once again, the fans hoping for a big time hit. Pitch from Barr. That's a 36, and that's going to be a fly ball. That's going to be a fly ball to left field. And that's going after that is Jeffrey Leonard. He will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run on 3 hits for the Redbirds. They do get at least a run. And 3-1 Cardinals after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Chili Davis leads off for the San Frans, and he is 0 for 3. Cardinals need a pitcher, and they got switch left and right. So let's see if they're going to go. Let's see who the Cardinals want to bring on to pitch. And they're going to go with... They're not going to bring in Suter just yet. Coming on to pitch for the Cardinals is going to be Dave Von Olen. 3 wins, 2 losses, 2 saves. So Von Olen is going to come on to pitch. The Cardinal bullpen is meh besides Suter. So Dave Von Olen will come on to pitch here, and he is going to be a pitcher. So he'll be an A as well. So Chili Davis leads off here for the Giants in the top of the 8th. That's a 53, possible strikeout. 20 says no. So now it's a range play to left field. Left fielder is Lonnie Smith. His range is a 10. Nope, that's going to be a base hit. It'll be a single for Davis. So Davis leads off with a single. So Davis on it first. Has a tough play there for Lonnie Smith. Couldn't get it. And now here's Evans. Evans is 1 for 3, a single, and reached on an error. Davis on it first. 3-1 Cardinals. Giants trying to get something here. Von Olen, 66. And that is going to be, well, that's pretty much going to be gone. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run, Darrell Evans. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Darrell Evans goes ahead and gets a hold of one as a home run. And that is a way out of here. He had 30 bombs in 83, and we got a tie game. Darrell Evans blasts one as Von Olin pitched him a grapefruit. He turned that into fruit salad. We're tied at 3 in the top of the 8th. And now here's Leonard. And what a tough way for Andujar to lose the W. And Braining is now off the hook. So now Von Olin will pitch to Leonard here. Still nobody out in the top of the 8th. 33, and that is going to be a base hit for Leonard. It's a single. He's got a chance to steal. And he is going to take his chance. Let's see. Jeffrey Leonard. Von Olin has a strong arm, though, and Von Olin is a lefty. So, a 1-4, Leonard does not get the jump. And I do need to roll for pickoff, by the way. I don't do that. And he does not get the jump, so Leonard will stay at first. As Von Olin holds him at first base. But now the batter is Bergman. Bergman is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. And he's going to swing away here. So Leonard on at first, Von Olin with the pitch. 35, that's a base hit. It's going to be a single for Bergman. Base hit to right field. Fast runner advances. Leonard gets to third. And right now the Cardinals not doing good in the bullpen. Runners in the corners and no one out. And now here's Youngblood. And they go talk to Dave Van Olin on the mound for a moment. That's going to be it for him. He's given up 4 straight hits, and they've seen enough. So Von Olin will come out, and we will see a new pitcher, and it's going to be Jeff Lottie. 3 wins, 3 losses, a 1.26 whip. Even an A pitcher, and he couldn't get anything going. So now Lottie will come on to pitch. And he's going to be an A as well, but I don't know. So Jeff Lottie will now come on to pitch here. Runners at the corners, the Cardinals playing the infield in. Leonard on at third, Bergman on at first. The fans are at Busch Stadium. Suddenly see something a lot different. Lottie will pitch. 52, possible strikeout. 13 says no. So now it's a possible error, and it's a possible 1-base error on the third baseman. That is Oberkfell. His error rating is a 6. And he's not going to make an error. Instead, that's going to be an out. That is going to be an out. And with runners at first and third, and runners hit at first and third and hit the third baseman, runner on third holds, batter out at first. But if playing in, then out at the plate. So Leonard actually they were playing in. So Leonard is out at the plate, and the runners will advance. There's one out. So a good play there by the third baseman Oberkfell, who gets it, does not make an error, throws to the plate to get the lead run. And there is one away. Fielder's choice. And now the batter is May. May is 0 for 3. Bergman and Youngblood on base. 1 out. Now the infield is back to double play depth. Pitch from Lottie. 62. And that is going to be an out. And it's going to be a pop out to the catcher. It's going to be behind the plate. Darryl Porter is going to call for it in foul territory. And he's got it for the second out. We'll see a pinch hitter for Jim Barr as he comes out of the game. And the Giants will make a play here. And coming on to pinch hit for the Giants is going to be Dwayne Kuiper. 250 average, 14 RBIs, no homers in 83. So now 2 outs, runners at first and second. Lottie will pitch. 52, possible strikeout. The answer is no, and that's another possible error. And that's a possible one-base error on the second baseman, and that is Tommy Herr. His error rating is only a 3. He's not going to make an error. Instead, he's going to make the play. Instead, he's got it. He's going to throw to first to get Kuiper, and the inning is over. But what an inning for the Giants. 2 runs, 4 hits, a 2-run bomb by Darrell Evans, and we're now tied at 3. Bottom of the 8th. George Hendrick leads off for the Cardinals. Giants need a pitcher. They got a right, a left, and a switch. So let's see who the Giants are going to go with. And they will go with... They're going to bring out Andy McGaffigan. 3 wins, 9 losses, 2 saves. And McGaffigan is going to be a C pitcher. So McGaffigan is a C pitcher here, and we'll see what he does. Bottom of the 8th, tied at 3. Here's Hendrick against Andy McGaffigan. 61, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. They'll go ahead and get Hendrick. McGaffigan in 93 strikeouts in 83. And now Porter. Porter is 0 for 2. We've on an error and a walk. Pitch from McGaffigan. 46. And that's off the ballpark. That's an 8. And that's going to be fouled away into the stands. Strike 1. 55. And that's going to be hard hit into down the line. And that's going to be a double for Darrell Porter. So now the go-ahead run at second base is Porter gets a 2-bagger. It'll now bring up Herr. Herr is 0 for 3. Big run at second base for the Redbirds. McGaffigan trying to keep it going here. Herr settles in here. Fans here at Busch Stadium. The Cardinals definitely need to get a win here. McGaffigan will pitch. 16, and that is going to be an out. And it's going to be a grounder to second base, and Porter will advance to third. Ground out to second, picked up there by Youngblood. The throw goes to first, 2 down. And now can Oberkfell put the Cardinals ahead? Porter on at third, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, tied at 3. McGaffigan looking in on Oberkfell. The fans are at Busch Stadium. Won a big-time hit. Oberkfell is 2 for 3. 52. Possible strikeout, 3. No, because McGaffigan is a C pitcher, his KD is a 1-2. And that is a 3. So now it's a possible error. And let's see, that is a possible, that's off the center field exotic chart. So it's going to center field, and that's Chili Davis. Chili Davis, however, only had an error rating of 9. Is he going to make an error? No, he's going to make the play. Don't need to go to the chart, and the inning is over. What a play there by Chili Davis. He will not make an error. No runs and a hit. Tied at 3 after 8. Didn't need to go to the chart at all. But will we see some top of the 9th inning magic? Jeff Lottie will stay on the mound. He can still pitch to 6 more batters before he feels any fatigue. It is the top of the order for the Giants. Here's Johnny LeMaster. He is 1 for 4. Lottie, he's an A pitcher. He will pitch. 24, and hit by pitch 1-2. Nope, that's a 12. That is going to be a 12, and that's going to be a pop fly ball. That's going to be a pop out to second. That'll be caught by her, 1 down. Next up is Venable. Venable is 1 for 3, has a single and a walk. Venable will bat. Lottie, 62. That's going to be an out, and it's going to be a ground out. That's going to be actually grounded at the plate. That's going to get picked up by Porter, and the throw goes to first for out number 2. And now here's Davis. Davis is 1 for 4. Lottie sets up and pitches. 51, possible strikeout. The 18 is no. So now it's a possible error, and it's a possible error on the pitcher, Jeff Lottie. His error rating is a 0. There's not going to be an error. It's going to be an out, as Lottie's going to go ahead and get that, and he's going to throw to first for the out and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Giants. So now will we see some bottom of the 9th inning magic? McGaffigan coming on to pitch. Leading off for the Cardinals is the Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Smith. And he is 2 for 3. Tied at 3 here at Busch Stadium. McGaffigan looking in on Smith. McGaffigan will stay. That's a 41, and he is a C pitcher, and that's going to be a wild pitch and then a walk. So he does walk Smith. So Smith will go to first on a base on balls. The winning run is on, and a pinch hitter coming in for Lottie. And we'll see who the Cardinals want to bring on to bat. And let's see. They're going to go with Steve Braun, 272 average, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. So Steve Braun will pinch hit for Lottie. The winning run is at first. Smith is definitely a stealing threat. He had 34 steals. But he did not get the steal sign, so I'm not going to send him. McGaffigan is going to go ahead, and he will pitch to Braun. Braun, however, not really a good bunter, so he's going to swing. Pitch from McGaffigan. 25, and against a righty, it's a base hit, and Braun comes in and gets the single. Ozzie Smith, it's going to be a base hit to center field, and Ozzie Smith will go to third. So now the winning run is at third base, and now it's a chance for Lonnie Smith. Lonnie Smith is 2 for 4, a single and a double, and reached on an error. McGaffigan is going to stay out. The infield is in. Tied at 3. McGaffigan looking in on Smith. The fans here at Busch Stadium know the Cardinals need a big win. They need this win. McGaffigan sets up against Smith. Here comes the pitch. 36. And that's going to be an out. But the question is, what kind of an out? And it's going to be a fly ball to left field. That's going to be a fly out to left field, but third to home, advance, slow runner might get thrown out. Refer to the outfielder assist rating and roll D6. But Ozzie Smith is a fast runner. It's going to be a sacrifice fly. Walk off. Cardinals win the ball game 4-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! Sacrifice fly to left field by Lonnie Smith. Ozzie Smith is a fast runner. He comes to score, and the Cardinals have a 4-3 win. 9th inning magic strikes again. 1 run on 1 hit, a walk, and a sacrifice fly. And the Cardinals are going to wind up picking up the win. And they will take it. They'll go to 46-51. The Giants now drop to 49-50. Final line score coming up. For the Cardinals, 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. For the Giants, 3 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. The winning pitcher is Jeff Lottie. He's going to wind up with the win. Andy McGavigan's going to wind up taking the loss. So a win here for the Redbirds, and they needed it badly to still have any shot to stay close to within the 3rd place in the National League East. We are not done. 10-minute ticker is up next. So that was a good baseball game, absolutely. Game of the year. Now, there is a rule, actually, on that kind of thing, on sacrifice flies. Let me just see something real quick. The game is over, but I want to know for next time. Hold on. Because you have outfield in. The visiting team can play its outfield in the 9th inning on with the winning run on 3rd and less than 2 outs. The play result is a fly out, and the white die is a 1-3-5. It's a single over the fielder's head to end the game. So 2, 4, 6 are still flyouts. So it was a fly out. And at the 1-3-5, it's a single over the fielder's head to end the game. I don't remember what it was, but it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, Steeler fan does watch Double D. He doesn't show up as often as he could. He works at night. It's kind of rare for him to get into a game. He works at night, so he's not able to get into many games. Don't worry about me and Steeler fan. Me and him are just fine. We talk a lot offline too. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Giants are going to take a 4-3 loss to the Redbirds. Let's see how the rest of the majors does tonight. July 26th, Baltimore at California. Orioles 12-55, that is 6. Angels 12-26, and that is 3. And all the Orioles doing right now are winning. Seattle at Detroit. Mariners 3-51, and that is 4. Tigers 10-46, that's 5, a win for the Cats. Cleveland at Kansas City. Indians 10-41, 4 runs. Royals 10-62, 7 runs, win for them. Milwaukee at Minnesota. Milwaukee 10-26, that's 3. Minnesota 5-12, that's 0, win for the Brew Crew. Boston at Oakland in a doubleheader. Red Sox 10-23, 3. Oakland 10-13, that's 1. Boston wins the first. Boston 12-53, and that is 6. Athletics 20-26, that's 4. Boston wins both. Yankees and the Rangers. Yankees 8-35, that's 4. Rangers 3-62, that's 6, a win for the Lone Stars. White Sox and the Blue Jays in a doubleheader, big series. White Sox 18-21, that's 3. Toronto 12-63, that is 8. Game number 2. White Sox 13-15, that is 2. Blue Jays 10-43, that's 5. The Blue Jays win both. Dodgers and the Cubs. Dodgers 8-63, that's 7. Cubs 8-46, that's 5. The Dodgers get the win. Expos and the Reds. Expos 16-24, 4 runs. Reds 6-35, and that is 3 runs, just barely. It's a win for the Spos. Phillies and the Astros. Phillies 5-23, that's 2. Astros 5-41, that's 3. The Stros get the win. Braves and the Mets. Braves 14-24, and that's 3. Mets 4-64, and that is 7. And my Mets get a happy recap. Here come the Mets. Let's go on a big 10, 20, 30 game winning streak. Yeah, good luck in 1983. Padres and the Pirates in a doubleheader. Padres 13-21. That's 3. Pirates 255. That's 5. Raise the Jolly Roger. Padres 846. 5 runs. Pirates 933. 3 runs. They'll split the twin bill. On to July 27th. Baltimore at California. Baltimore 1933. That's 5. Angels 544. That's 4. The Orioles win another game. Seattle at Detroit. Mariners 335. 3 runs. Tigers 1642. 5 runs. Another win for the Cats. Cleveland at Kansas City. Cleveland 1251. And that is 6. Royals 15-13. That is 2. It's a win for the Tribe. We'll be lucky if they win 30 games now to the start of their 86 run. Well, the 84 and 85 Mets. The 84 Mets were actually pretty good. The 85 Mets were very good. They just weren't ready to win it yet until 86. Milwaukee and Minnesota. Brewers 1464. That is 9. Twins 12-15. That is 2. It's a win for the Brew Crew. Boston at Oakland. Red Sox 25-61, and that is 9. Athletics 14-36. That's 5. Another win for the Bo Sox. They're trying to get back into this thing. Yankees and the Rangers. Yankees 5-26. That's 2. Rangers 14-11. That's 0. Yankees get the win. White Sox and the Bluebirds. White Sox 15-21. That's 3. Blue Jays 11-62 at 7. A win for the Bluebirds. If they make the postseason, Toronto could be a very interesting team to watch. Dodgers and the Cubs. Dodgers 8-16. That's 2. Cubs 2-43, and that's 3. That's a win for the Cubs. Expos and the Reds. Expos 15-54. That's 7. Reds 16-32, and that's 4. That's a win for the Expos. The Expos could be a pretty interesting team as well. Philadelphia and the Astros. Phillies 842, 4 runs. Astros 0-33, 2 runs. A win for the Phils. Braves and the Mets. Braves 962, that's 7. Mets 116, and that is 1. And no happy recap there. Padres and the Pirates. Padres 236, that's 3. Pirates 825, that's 3. And we finally have an extra inning game. Both teams roll a 4. San Diego is a 0. The Pirates have a 0. It's a tie, which means the Pirates win by virtue of home field. Giants and the Cardinals. Giants 9-23. That's 2. Cardinals 12-12. That's 1. Wow. Giants get the win. July 28th. Seattle at Detroit. Mariners 3-26. That is 2. Tigers 13-31. That's 4. Another win for the Cats. Phillies and the Astros. Phillies 9-42. That is 4. Astros 4-22. That is 2. Another win for the Fightin' Phils. Cardinals and the Expos in a doubleheader. Cardinals 5-14. That's 1. Expos 10-51. That's 5. They win the first. Cardinals 6-24, and that's 2. Expos 13-46, and that is 6. The Expos win both games against the Redbirds, Pirates, and the Mets. Pirates 12-11, that is 0. Mets 362, that is 6. And my Mets get 2 happy recaps tonight as they are on their way to win this division and win the 83 World Series. Yes, I'm smoking something. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be July 29th, the final game in the month of July. We will be at the Vet. The Chicago Cubs take on the Philadelphia Phillies. Dickie Knowles will be going for the Cubs, and Kevin Gross will be going for the Phillies. A big matchup in the National League East. Very important for both teams. Phillies trying to stay on top of the division. Cubs still trying to stay near in third place. Cubs, Phillies, Knowles, and Gross. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Sorry for the internet issues. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Redbirds went into the bottom of the ninth on a big sacrifice fly by Lonnie Smith. They beat the Giants 4-3. See you guys tomorrow night.